against me, they ask for my help. Go get out your feelings and get it yourself. Might got the same shoes, but you ain't gon' step. That shit that you just put out, you could've kept. Yup, she got a nigga, he got a shirt. Why? You can't compete when you can't.
What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video with your boy Dari Promo, straight from Pontiac, Michigan. You feel me? Prosper overnight, then invest all cash. So look though, man, I really got on here today on this YouTube video to give a big congratulations and shout out to Streamer University. You feel me? You know I was supposed to be on there, but I signed up and did my application at the last minute. So it is what it is, you know. God work in mysterious ways, you feel me? So what was meant is what was meant, you feel me? Everything happened for a reason. So shout out everybody, you know, that made it on there, man. I definitely was tuned in with a lot of y'all. I also followed a lot of y'all, you feel me? So just because I didn't make it there don't mean I ain't supporting, you feel me? That's what you got to do. Get out here and support and show love to get that love back, you feel me? So it was also some things that I learned while watching, you know, streamers stream and everything. Like, you know, seeing them at their desk and then switching right to their phone from OBS Studio. I mean, yeah, they on their computer and they on OBS Studio and they switch it right to their phone. IRL, you feel me? So it was shit that I learned, you know, that I really don't even have down pack yet. Like, think about this, man. You had camera dudes, you know, cameramans out there, and probably even some women camera folks out there as well that had this green backpack on. TVU1. Do you feel what I'm saying right now? Like, I want to know nothing about this if Streamer University wasn't going on, you feel me? So I'm going to zoom in on it more closer. I would not know about that if Stream University wasn't going on. So I've been observing, just like Drake was observing, you feel me? That's actually dope too that, you know, Drake, you know, shouted out, you know, some of the streamers and, you know, showed that he supported and, you know, gave recognition to the Streamer University platform. Like, that's hella dope. So if y'all not catching on to what I'm talking about, hey, it's all over YouTube. It's all over Twitch. You feel me? Like the clips was so interesting that you go into this clip and then you go into that clip, then you go into that clip. So I don't even got the full pro version of Twitch. You feel me? So my ads be popping up. So that was like one of the most annoying parts on my end, you know, as trying to be a supporter and engaging with them and everything, like the ads, the commercials popping up, you know. But I am finna take care of that real soon, man. I'm finna remove all ads so I can, you know, be on that boy full time throttle, man, for real. But I'm trying to turn my Twitch up. I really wish I was there, cause if I was in that Streamer University group that was on Twitch that Cassinet made, I would have went crazy up in that thing, man. But look though, on top of that though, man, y'all got my man's uh tattoo or some shit like that in trouble, man. That shit was kind of hilarious on Twitch, you know. Toddy or whatever his name is, yeah. Dude was ready to go back, you know, where he came from, Russia or wherever it is, man. So, man, y'all had a ball, but y'all, you know, showed up and showed out. Shout out the professors, you know, who was teaching in class and everything. That was actually dope, you know. And, you know, it was people that was even sneaking in on campus, you know. That was never in my plans or thoughts, you know, to like sneak in on campus. Probably if I was more closer to the area, but you know, I'm in Pontiac, Michigan, so I'm like, it is what it is, you know. It's, you know, always gonna be a next opportunity to make some shit shake, you feel me? But shout out Cassinet, you know. I can say for sure, based off of how this one went, if it's gonna be another Streamer University, you know, going on at another campus or that same campus, I can for sure say it's gonna be some rules that's gonna be different, and it might be an age limit, for sure, for sure. Cause y'all seen that hallway, Streamer University, they hallway, that motherfucker was like filled with trash. Man, they had to mop and sweep, but it's like they only had to mop at first, then had no broom. So that was kind of crazy, So not to forget, I was tuned in from my phone. I'm tuned in from my phone while still being a YouTuber at home, being consistent, uploading videos every day on YouTube, being a photographer, videographer, So it's a lot of, people who didn't make it on Streamer University, but you know, it is what it is, we all successful in life, and the fact that we could even get on camera, that takes a lot right there to even get on camera and want to, you know, work on building yourself, your platform and everything up, man. For real, for real. So, I'm working on building my Twitch. I should have had my Twitch logo on this boy from the get go. But, man, it is what it is. I don't know how to get my Twitch logo popping up. Man, motherfucker at. But yeah, man, like I said, shout out everybody from Streamer University, bro. Y'all definitely did y'all thing. And can't hate on it. Can't hate on it. But it was some people that was out of line. I don't want to say, motherfuckers' names and everything, but right is right, wrong is wrong, man. As far as, security guards getting involved and everything, like, y'all, it's way deeper than rap. If you ain't, if you wasn't tuned in to the clips and everything, and not even just the clips, but just the actual Twitch videos themselves, man. You had Rakai going live. You had this person going live. You had this person going live. Like, I followed a good 15 or 20 people, but it was a lot of more people there, but it was at least about 15 or 20 that, kept my attention on them, like they just was in some shit or, you know, causing commotion or being productive, teaching some shit that I could learn for myself. So that's my experience, from behind the scene. So if I was there, what I did learn, what I did learn for, if I was to go to Streamer University in the future, shower at nighttime, because it was people trying to shower in the morning and now they late to class, So you gotta be real serious about it, showing up to your classes and all that. So I'm like, yeah, we can just shower at nighttime, get it over with, Because shit, you gotta snap back into high school world and college world, that type of era. You get what I'm saying? So it ain't the work life no more. The normal life, you just waking up. Nah, you gotta snap back into university mode or school mode. You feel me? So I definitely learned a lot. Like I said, I seen what came with it. I seen constant that, he was stressing often, had to do this, had to do that, was losing sleep and everything on top of that. But it's what comes with it, It's what comes with it. But I'm sure he's gonna have a big book of some stuff he gonna be changing. He gonna be in that phone just like this, like, nope, we not doing that no more. We gonna keep doing that. We not doing that. Boom, boom, boom. You get what I'm saying? Cause when you the host and you see stuff that's going wrong, it's up to you to fix it, So I'm not saying that he don't know that. I'm pretty sure he know that. You get what I'm saying? Like, you had grown men in the bathroom area, in the shower area, you feel me? Let me take that back. Not the bathroom area, but the shower area, you feel me? So I guess it was like multiple showers, like 5 or 3 showers next to each other, kind of blocked off and everything, but, or probably just one shower and everybody taking a turn that you step in, right? Why is dudes coming in behind dudes after, one person is done and they trying to use the bar soap and it's pubic hair on it. You get what I'm saying? So it was towels, dirty rags, and stained rags and everything on the floor while people was trying to come in and shower. So it's gonna be stuff that's gonna be changed for sure, for sure. If it's gonna be another streaming university in the future, I could say that for sure, for sure. The way I seen stuff go, I'm like, man. But it wasn't too bad though, because like I said, the people who came there, they benefited, in some type of way, for sure, for sure. Cause you might have came with 30 followers, but you left with some followers, for sure, for sure. You left with some followers. You left with some bigger attraction. So it's up for you to carry on and continue your legacy from here. You feel me? So this is my view from the crib. Dari Promo channel too. YouTube Dari Promo. You feel me? You feel me? So like I said, man, if I was there, I would have been networking with everybody, doing my homework and in class and everything. You know, what I would have went to the party. I probably would have went to the party. I probably would have went to the party for real, for real. Everything else, I probably would have been chilled down, other than going to the party. But you know, it is what it is, man. Make sure y'all, stay doing what y'all got to do, being consistent on YouTube or Twitch, whatever platform you on, man, for real. Cause that should be your motivation right there. Streamer University, bro. They went crazy this year, for real. That set the tone for this year, 2025. Like, that's all they talking about on, all these social sites right now is Streamer University, for real, for real. So I see people, getting motivated, want to start Facebook University or Flint University. So look, people even heard about it, talking about why is Streamer University ending? It was only a 4-day program, you feel me? And for that 4 days, stuff was hectic, but stuff got done the right way too. Not saying the whole right way, but portions of it, like the volleyball game, like Cassinet said, that went good, that was good, so it was, people picking with my dog too, Rakai. My man's Rakai, man. Y'all kept picking with Brody for real. Because Cassinet did tell him to chill out multiple times. But people kept picking with him too, though. For real, for real. So it was lit, though, man. It was lit. The shit felt like a movie. That shit felt like a movie, bro. For real. It felt like, a movie on Tubi. You just watching multiple people channels, and when there was some shit that went on, chat was gonna tell everybody what was going on, whether it was this person channel or this person channel. If it was something deep going on in the whole building, you was go find out. That's how strong the chats was, man, for real. So hey, it motivated me to step it up somehow. You feel me? And to, stay consistent, keep my eyes open. Cause you never know when your chance gonna come. You just gotta keep going for real. So keep showing up on YouTube, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that bell, turn your notifications on, and subscribe to the YouTube channel.